What's up, everybody? Let me grab me a fresh dew for this too. We're live.
Oh, fresh dew. No, it's all about the Diet Coca-Cola. That's what I go with here.
We got to pop back in like a genie. Arm wrestling genie. All right. Let's see. Man, I ain't been getting my notification for that. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, it just popped up. Yep.
Oh, I forget. We probably just went live in the real world, right? We're 10 seconds behind or something.
Yeah, we are in the future.
Yeah, I mean, at some level we are.
Right.
That show we had with the Swedes on and Paul Italia and everyone, that was such a good show. I was rewatching it the other day.
That was good. And the one where Right the Hand was on, Chris. That was a great one. Yeah, I had a really fun time on that one.
All right, let's chat build up. We got a shirt. Let me see the Garage Grinder shirt. People don't know this exists.
Look at this. I'm about to come out with some new ones here very shortly, actually. But it's just a simple little front logo, beautiful shirt, simple, clean. You know what's going on.
I got a beautiful design for that shirt.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah. You like the olive green?
Yeah, I love this.
Then exact. Perfect. You could do a MASH style logo on the front. If you like the olive green and military themes with the Garage Grinder, you could do 1,000. I mean,
yeah, I was thinking about getting like established on the side with, the 2021 or whatever it was, and then some other stuff. But that's about as far as this creative mind goes.
Your shirt's gonna end up. It's gonna look like an affliction shirt at the end, just everywhere, printed in the armpit,
all over the place.
All right, let me get Chance the link. He wants to hop in here.
Awesome.
Are you able to pull up the YouTube?
Yes, I just pulled YouTube.
My phone. There we go.
Yeah, we have Mark Minch in the chat.
What up, Mark?
Steven Tarr.
I'm full of energy today. I'm hyped. That's the 16 Mountain Dews.
Yeah, that'll do it. I'm relaxed and zen, just had the massage, nice little Diet Coke to end the day.
Okay. You're going to lose. If you drink Diet Coke and you try to face me Saturday drinking Mountain Dew.
No, see, on Saturday, I switch it up.
I'm going to win. I'm going to win the sword and cut your arm off with it at the end.
The last thing you want me to do is drink a Mountain Dew. Everybody's going to be screwed.
No, yeah, don't do that, please. You would be too strong.
Oof.
All right. Let's see. Chance must be watching us right now. He's asking for the link. Get it from my phone real quick.
Good old Chance.
And she should have it.
Yeah. The chat's still building too. We're up to 9 people right now.
This is the first stream since our last event at Q4. Good energy out there. Did you see the kids class we did?
That was crazy. What was there, 8 or 9 in there at least?
I think there were.
I feel like there was
6 kids. Oh man, it was awesome. The energy was sick. Everybody was going crazy when it came to time for the kids up there. I mean, they were probably a little more live than when it were the adults.
Yeah, it looks super awesome.
What up, Chance?
What's up?
You always have the best lighting.
Right.
What's your
It's just
secret?
the fan light.
It's just good. You got great skin.
Yeah, that must be it, I guess.
How you been, man?
Good.
I seen you on the show in a minute.
Yeah, it's been since right before the September 9th event.
You looked good in your recent matches. Do we have anything exciting coming up? Are you doing as far as East versus West or King of the Table?
As of now, nothing until probably January, but that's not announced yet, so I can't really go into detail. But yeah, not a whole lot going on as far as my matches go.
Just enough time to peak really strong for something.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Perfect.
Dude, his peaking is just you tell him the match. That's it. He's peaked out year round.
Yeah.
His base level is his peak shape usually, and then that's good enough to hang with the best in the world. So
It's ridiculous.
bro, he's living the dream.
Something like that.
Let me see what shirt are you rocking here, Chance? The chain design or the
No, just the normal black.
super matched? Yeah. That's the most I think that is the Christmas design we ever had for FAL.
Yeah, it's nice.
How many people we got up in here, John? We have the 9. We'll get up to about 20 in here and then we can start breaking loose. Renee in the chat. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, big dog?
Yeah. I just shared all over Facebook and stuff. So
when you do these King of the Table matches and stuff, do you get the rights to film? Like, do you have the opportunity to film your own match to put on your channel?
No, I don't own anything.
You don't know? Oh, nothing.
No, I can't post anything.
Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that'd be nice, right?
Are you? Well, I mean, it would be nice even if we had like the backstage. I mean, imagine if me and you were smart enough to put on like a GoPro on our chest or something when you pulled John Brzezinski.
Right. That would have
That's
been
the most viral footage ever, bro. Back there when he's like screaming, looking over his shoulder. You know, just there were some cool moments. And we don't get to experience the in the middle of Dubai with you. We just suddenly see you taking on like some Russian, and then it's over. Like I would love to see like your point of view. You're like, you know, your dad's pumping you, you know, whatever it is. But
yeah, that'd be super cool. But no, unfortunately, no filming allowed, no posting of any kind, really, during the event.
Well, especially with Ingen because he's playing such high stakes.
Yeah, well, King of the Table isn't Ingen, it's Core Sports, but yeah.
No, I know. I was just saying, especially with East vs. West, because he needs the, you know,
yeah,
the way he releases the footage and doing the pay-per-views.
Yeah, when you spend 6 figures an event, I guess you can kind of tell people if they can post or not.
I mean, at that point, it may crush you, right?
Yeah.
If it hurt 50% of your revenue, you probably fold. We got Carl Stanley in the chat. What's up? Carl is he still the points leader?
yes.
Yeah.
Bro, this guy got enough points in like 3 events that he never had to come back.
Yeah.
Carl won the entire season in 3 events.
Pretty much.
Super savage.
Him and Brad did the same thing.
How many points does he have? Like 30 or 40 or something?
I think he's like 43 or something, is what I've seen.
I have like 14 in each class or something like that.
Yeah. You're the same in every class. You're just like right there, but not there.
Sure. Who else we got in here? The Nightmare. Sounds like somebody we know. It could be any of our friends.
Right.
There's nothing better than when somebody gives themselves their own nickname in arm wrestling. If that's happening, I'm just naming myself the GOAT. Right? I'm reserving that one right off the rip if we get to
I think that one might be taken, but I don't know. You can be the GOAT too.
Well, I could be. Well, hold on. It's how large is the region?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Like in the Azalea Park area, I'm probably the greatest arm wrestler that ever came out of that area.
Yeah, probably.
Right. So Carl says he hopes to be at the Daytona event. Daytona event's going to be wild. I believe that David was still talking to me. David's doing a little wedding ceremony on the side. Did he talk to you about that, Chance?
We haven't talked about it in the last month. We talked about it September 9th at the Spring Hill event.
He was mentioning it to me. He's got like whole plans. I think his buddies are going to sing some certain song and there's like some little something happening. So I know that it's going to be action packed. Chris Locko gave me the name at the Empire Arm Wrestling Tournament. I respect that. If you gave yourself the name, the Nightmare.
Is that Dan Schwartz?
Yeah.
Yep. Paul Tally's in the chat.
What up, Paul? All right. You'll give that minute too. We got the Flow Arm event this weekend. I know we got a couple people coming out. Everybody this is a free event, a party. We're all just hanging out. I want everybody to come out. We will have a tournament. It's a zero cost, but having all this back to back, man, in the last 20, well, I guess between the 28 days, there's 3 events. So we talked about a lot of arm wrestling for September. September's got to be the peak of everything for the year. It's the 1 month we did two events, and I think everybody's going to enjoy how long of a break is that from FAL event? This is like the one time they have 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
If I think October is going to be wild. Have you been in touch with Latero?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
I haven't talked to Anthony probably in a couple of months. No.
Gotcha. I've been speaking to him a little bit. That venue that we always do, a lot of people don't know. You want to tell people about that venue and kind of describe it, let them know what it is?
Yeah, it's an awesome venue. It's right right off of 95 in Ormond Beach. It's the Harley Davidson outdoor pavilion. Anthony ran an event there for the last 10 years. It's always been the Biketoberfest. It's always been a killer event. This year, obviously, Florida Armwrestling League is running it with Anthony Loterio. So the event is great. The atmosphere is awesome. Tons of bystanders, people walking by because it's right there, part of a whole, I don't know what you would call it, but a whole
Daytona.
Yeah, Destination Daytona.
Is the name of the center. It's like a Harley super center.
Yeah.
So
it's super cool, and we always get a bunch of bikers watching and yelling and getting part of the action. So that's always fun.
Dude, I drove a crotch rocket out there one year, like 10 years ago. The only way it would run is if you kept you had to give it a little throttle constantly. Halfway there, it started trying to die on me. Drove it all the way there, and my hand and wrist was so burned trying to arm wrestle that tournament afterwards. It was just just getting attacked.
Yeah.
But man, it's pretty much like being on Main Street in Daytona, except you got a lot of the commodities of being in a smaller place.
Yep.
So exciting news here we have today. Me and Chance Shaw, we started the FAL. FAL, obviously, is amazing, hottest thing here. We have decided it is in our best interest for me to run Flow Arm, him to run the FAL. We are both in plan to do a lot of promoting in the future. Chance is going to be the go-to guy for the FAL. He's going to handle the finals. He's going to handle all the elaborate things that we all had planned. And I am going to be doing Flow Arm on the side here. We're going to be promoting in the future. I intend to see, or not intend, but I hope to see some point, next year where we even have a Flow Arm versus FAL event, something like that. We're just brainstorming, but Chance Shaw is the new president of the FAL, and I am officially stepping down from the FAL. As I know, nothing's changing. Me and Chance have spoken. The finals stay the same. Everything is the same. He can tell you guys about some of the changes he's gonna put in place, as far as how it runs. But a lot of the questions people have with the FAL and its future and all these things, Chance Shaw will be the guy to handle that. So if you want, Chance, do you want to elaborate on that at all, or?
Yeah, so super excited, obviously. As far as changes go, not a whole lot of changes are going to be made this season. Any of the changes that I have in mind, that's going to be more for 2024. This season, it's just about, writing it out, getting through the finals, making sure I send everyone their check. The check will be in the mail, as they say. So getting everyone paid out for the finals and the points winnings. Couple things. We are going to go back to no weight allowance. I know everyone is going to be upset with me for not giving them any weight allowance, but classes will go back to being strict. So if the class is 154, the scale has to show 154.0. Everyone's going to have to wear the jersey as they always have. But other than that, I mean, it's going to be same basic stuff through the end of the year.
Yeah, guys, this is a great thing. Celebrate Chance for this. Support him. Chance is my boy. First off, he told me when we got into this, we're just friends. It's all business. So this is all just business. Me and Chance, you might see us at the tournament, him trying to foul me out, this, that, but this is my dog right here. I'm Chance's biggest fan, I think, aside from his dad, probably. I make you guys watch his stuff live at the tournament stuff. So I intend to watch Chance and see how he does with the promotion in the FAL. And I intend to win the money. I'm going to make a hell of a run at the money. As I did the math, I think I need an overall in there. So if any of you guys see me in the finals and you need a little something, let me know. I'm just kidding. You to hear that, Chance. But yeah, this is a great day. This is not a bad day for the FAL at all. It's not a bad day for Florida arm wrestling. A year ago, when we launched this, you guys thought we didn't even need this, or not we thought, but we weren't sure if Florida loved arm wrestling this much. Here we are. Lots of options in Florida. FAL is off to the races, super successful. You guys haven't had one event that has been a failure this year. And that's due to just a lot of the love everybody shows, but celebrate Chance for this. This is a great day for him. He's not only the king of Florida, but he's the king of the Florida Armwrestling League too now.
Yeah, there you go. Like I said, I'm super excited. Not a whole lot's going to be changing right away. I have some big plans in the future for next season, especially, but yeah, I'm just really excited to get back in it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's I'm excited for everything. I really am too. I'm hyper focused on flow arm now. A totally different approach. You guys know this is a single limb best of 3 kind of a super match single bracket tournament style. A lot of people have a lot of questions on here. I'll address it all before the end of the show. There were a lot of questions about this weekend and everything. That being said, I will be transferring over. I will be on another channel doing a weekly show for Flow Arm. So I will not be on this channel updating anybody on Flow Arm any longer. I want to leave this for Chance. I built it to almost 1,000 subscribers and it's gone. I'm starting back at 0. So if you guys find the Flow Arm channel, like and subscribe it. I'm excited myself, man. I'm excited to see Florida arm wrestling have 2 different flavors, 2 different options, a lot of things. The FAL is obviously a juggernaut. We got guys at the step pyramid in Mexico wearing FAL stuff. I could only dream one day they got a flow arm thing there too. But, this is amazing, man. For Florida, this is like we were saying before. I know you've been through some dark ages in Florida arm wrestling where it was like 3 tournaments. They all suck. There ain't no money, you do what it is. But we're at a point where it's high times, man. We should all be celebrating. I look forward to supporting the FAL. Look forward to hitting up a lot of FL tournaments. I hope Chance can raise the bar, not only do what I was able to do with it, but blow it away. He's got big shoes to fill. I mean, I like that size 40 shoes to fill. No.
He's humble too.
But yeah, and maybe they were even bigger shoes than I say. Who am I to measure? But no, it's going to be fun, man. I'm super excited. I hope that everybody that has supported me crosses over and supports Chance too. And I hope people that support him support me. I don't know. I can't say enough that this is still my partner right here. And if I suddenly start an arm wrestling lottery, I'm going to bring in Chance Shaw to polish it up, right? So that being said, it's exciting times. I know there's a lot of people in the chat right now. Do you mind if I go over a few of the questions we have about this Flow Arm event this weekend?
Yeah, go ahead. That's fine.
I mean, it's technically your show.
Yeah.
But
I guess that's how it works. But yeah, go ahead. Of course.
let's see what we had on there. A couple people asked. I know Austin Wade was filling in a few people. Let's see where it is. So for Saturday, what to expect Saturday. Saturday is going to be a free party, free tournament. We're going to have some drinks and food out there. It's going to be same place. We just had an event 2 events ago at Brooksville. Pro Gear Gym, Sarah and Mikey's gym. The couple of people asked about how the 8-man works. So it's advertised on the flyer that there's an 8-man being filmed. We are filming a promo video to show proof of concept. There's 8 people already invited. It's pretty much a 176 and under class, seated by weight, and everybody's going to be filmed in this is going to be a side choreograph, highly edited production just to put out later as a sizzler for the launch and everything. That being said, the party itself is going to be, we're all going to be in the bracket. I would like to, if we get large enough classes, I would love to divide them up in 8-man classes themselves. And then we can battle it out like the champion of each eight men. But yes, the arm wrestling is free. A lot of people asked, how much do you have to pay? How do you sign up? Which is wild. It says free all over it. I appreciate y'all so much wanting to pay for it still, but you don't need to even bring any money out here unless you want something extra. But it's a free event this Saturday. As far as how we organize it, we will seed everybody by weight and then break them up into 8-man groups for the free tournament. Proof of concept. If you are the winner of an 8-man class, you'll have 7 super matches. There are 7 super matches to go through. You'll be the winner of 3 best of 3s. So every round you have 8 men in the round. It goes 8. There's single elimination. Every single matchup is best 2 out of 3, and you move on. 8 men goes to 4. 4 goes to 2. 2 goes to 1. Very, very simple. Absolutely night and day from what FAL does. There is no B side here. It's seated by weight. It's not a random draw tournament. So if you weigh like 8 ounces more than your buddy, you guys are probably going to be arm wrestling each other. That being said, it is a free party out here. You guys should come on out, hang out. I know a lot of people mentioned and talked about it. We're going to have the belt testing out here. We've got the belts in. We've got all these belts for everybody doing some of the certification. It's not going to be about that. Going to be more about the free party, but I encourage everybody to kind of go to everything you can. The beauty of having these events, even if it's every 3 weeks, is if you miss one, you're 2 weeks away from another event. When me and Chance started arm wrestling 10 years ago, you might be 90 days from another tournament.
It might be 6 months from another tournament.
Good. I mean, dude, we would stop arm wrestling sometimes September, and then it would just be Florida State Championship in December. And you would see guys like prepping hard for it. But I don't want to overshadow the FAL show talking too much about Flow Arm. Everybody knows about it. It's this Saturday, but FAL is off to the races. I'm super excited for you, man. I can't say it enough.
Yeah. I mean, I'm super excited as well.
You talked about
we've been running events together for the whole year now, so it should be smooth sailing as always. Just moving forward into the next event. Obviously, you have the Flow Arm event this weekend, but then the Florida Armwrestling League will have the event October 21st, the Biketoberfest. So
yes, I'm going to be there, and I am cutting George's head off if he shows up. I'm on a 2-event win streak. I haven't lost at 76. Oh, I took 1 loss, but not in the class. I haven't lost a class. Someone come, Sarah, bring Jason. Bring someone at 76 that can do something. Call Dustin Hyatt. Ask his dad if he could leave the house. You tell him there's a bad man waiting for him in Daytona, Florida, October 21st.
You just got to make weight, Brandon.
Listen, you don't worry about my weight, biggin. Okay, you're on the weight loss. I'm making weight.
All right.
That being said, I'm waking up at 181 is my maximum morning weight. So what is the cutoff at 176?
176.0.
You better fix the sign up sheet then. So it is 76.1 is the next class.
Yeah.
That's okay. Never mind. You're right. The sign up sheet's correct. My way, it was wrong. Damn, 0.0, bro.
0.
I'm your boy. I helped start this shit.
Since you're my boy, we can do 175.
Okay. You're like my daughter negotiating.
Yeah.
She's like, give me $5. I'm like, $5. It's like, all right, 10. No concept of value. All right. How about some stuff that happened? That man, Wiz was an animal, bro. Wiz pulled like 6 classes, and
I saw that.
I mean, probably won 4 of them. Robert Kelly was up in there busting heads, but there was one guy I want to talk about that was amazing. His name's not Artem. He was amazing. I just don't want to talk about him. Everyone talks about him. Josh Bonelli.
That's what I was thinking. Yes.
Yeah, Josh.
Stops Artem. Now, Artem, I think he had won 13 classes in a row. At least he won all the semi-pro classes for sure. And then I think he won half the pro classes. But Josh Bonelli was able to get a win on Artem in the overall. And I believe he took the overall. He won the overall award.
Yeah. Yeah. He won overall right-handed.
Bro, this guy is a rock star at this. He's on a rise. You got 6 months, Chance.
Yeah, is that
You're on notice.
I got a lot of people that are right behind me that I better train a little bit. I can't just sit on the couch or everyone's gonna start passing me.
Florida's getting.
Listen, shut up. You've been on the couch for 10 years and you've been passing them.
Yeah.
Being on the couch is like being in the fast lane, apparently.
Yeah, something like that.
I did it all wrong.
Rest is important, you know.
I did my whole arm wrestling career wrong. I trained way too much, or I didn't have enough natural horsepower.
Yeah,
one or the other.
The thing is if you don't rest, you can't fix your injuries.
No, hold on.
I just figured.
Is your dad in there?
Rest.
Is your dad around?
No.
He would tell me right now. He one time told me about how good Chance Shaw's genetics were. I'm like, you can't tell me on how good your son's genetics are. But if your dad was in here, he'd say, well, you didn't have my genes, Brandon.
Yeah.
The problem. You're right. Dan Shaw wasn't my dad. That's what the
that
problem.
might play a factor.
Basically, yeah.
I wouldn't be this skinny. Can we agree?
Yeah, probably not.
Have a bit more horsepower. Chance, did you ever pull 176?
Kinda.
No, not at all. You missed the weight at the world championship.
Wait. Hold on. The reason I say kinda is Anthony Loterio accidentally put me in a 176 class once. So
how much were you? 300 pounds?
I was like 190.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was when I was small still.
When you say accidentally, you mean he didn't bring the scale?
No, I signed up for 198 and he put me in 176 and 198 left arm.
He was giving you a blessing. He threw you a bone.
I guess.
I told you.
I beat up on what's his name? He was your boy back in the day.
Then he's still my boy.
But I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him arm wrestling. Darren something.
James King?
Yeah.
You
James
piece
King.
of shit. You arm wrestled James King?
Yeah.
Someone pull up a picture of James King right now. Good Lord. Shame on you. Can we find this footage? What do I need to search to find the footage?
I don't think it exists.
You're such
I was looking for it the other day, actually.
Bro, I thought me pulling 98s at 230 was that. That's you pulled James King.
Yeah, but I was like 190 at 170. It was terrible, but I was like,
you were 190 in
my class. He's like, it's fine.
Right.
I met Chance. He was like 15 years old, and he was 190 pounds. Looked like a little Brock Lesnar or something like it. How big were you when you were born? 12
I
pounds?
was only like 8 pounds.
Only eight.
Nothing outrageous.
That's not that outrageous.
Yeah.
I would have if you had gave me a range that I would have guessed to the further in that range what you weighed.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Off the couch, you're smoking people. I'm jealous. But in all fairness, I'm now following your approach. I told her I quit working out. I don't
know if I would recommend my approach though.
Whoa, what? I mean, I've started winning again.
That's true. Hey, I guess that's
Come
true.
on.
The proof is in the results, right?
Beast Aesthetics asks, is each weight class maxed out at 8 competitors? Yes, in the regular format. However, this is a fun, free tournament. It will be very competitive if we're arm wrestling, obviously, but we are not going to have strict classes here today. You guys are going to show up and we're just going to seed you by weight. We're going to group everybody together. I want everybody to test the format at and have a blast. Sarah says she was 8 pounds, 6 ounces. How big were you?
I was 8 pounds.
Oh, come
She
on.
was a bigger baby than I was.
But in all fairness, my daughter was bigger than you.
Yeah, there you go.
So
I guess
think
it doesn't
she was
play
8
a
pounds
huge
exactly,
factor.
too.
At 1 year old, I weighed more than my sister did when she was 4, though. So I bulked quick, you know.
My nephew is 45 pounds and he just turned 2.
That's crazy.
What the?
Bro, he looks like Brock Lesnar. His head is listen, you see my little brother. My little brother's small, right? His head at 2 years old, it's the same size as my brother's. Exactly the same size.
That sounds familiar.
Bro, it might be your baby. That's how he looks. It looks like it's your baby. I'm not lying.
Whoa, don't get me in trouble now.
If he runs over and hits you in the side of the knee, he'll take you out. 2 years, like, solid. So there's some huge babies out there. I wasn't one of them. I was like, I don't know, like 6 pounds or something pitiful. My little brother was 3 pounds when he was born.
So he was premature.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. But I guess 8 pounds is the new norm. Sarah Latona is just flexing on Chance. That was the one time in your life you were bigger than Chance.
For 3 days.
Well, maybe she's younger than you, so you were already like 40 pounds. You're already bulked up.
Yeah.
Chance's dad's been getting him ready for arm wrestling his whole life, secretly training or secretly in rest mode. What's your dad say about your approach?
Well, he's just as lazy as I am, so he knows it's wrong, just like I do. But he would do the same thing.
I made the best gains I ever made in strength when I followed your dad's approach. He told me, quit doing everything. I'm not lying. This was his approach. Quit doing everything and just bench 2 times per week. I was benching like 395. I mean, it was only like 210 at the moment. I was so strong. And I felt guilty about it because like I would just be this douchebag, would go in and hit 4 or 5 sets of bench and go home. That's all.
It worked though, huh?
I was growing. Like, I mean, I'm telling you, like a weed. This is back when I was getting bigger, you know, and his approach was just hit bench twice a week, nothing else. I'm like, no arms, no nothing. It's like, look at the size of my arms. I never hit all, you know, I'm just like, Jesus, bro. I think your dad was secretly like bodybuilding training and then telling everybody, yeah, I just bench once a week, like just to make it even more macho, right? Like,
yeah.
3 sets made me look like this.
Maybe, who knows? Jerry asked if I'm stopping the 3-pound allowance mid-season. Yes.
I'm so
event, there
sorry,
will be no
Jerry.
3-pound allowance.
Jerry's never gonna make weight again.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Hey, but to be fair, there was no 3-pound allowance until like what, August?
Yeah, I believe so. Basically till I started running the show and I threw the rules out the window. I'm sorry, guys. I got you addicted to fast living. Okay. Chance is here as he does to me. He's roped you off, pull you back in a little till you calm down.
Yeah, something like that.
You're getting too crazy. 3 pounds.
I got to get all our guys prepared for when they travel out of Florida.
Well, let's be honest.
For like rules and weight classes.
If you have 3 pounds, the limit is still a hard limit. It's still 179.
Yeah.
If there is no 3 pounds, it's still 176. So really, it's not the change of concept as much as it's just that it moves back to, you know. So I don't think I'm gonna have any hard time making weight. Just not having the super pump food and like go, you know, at 98s, I was eating pretty, you know, I had to maintain the eating. Right now, I'm like on gas station diet, strong as a horse. I mean, come on.
It seems like you might have some competition. Jeff says he's going to 176 now, stepping up from 54.
I got news for everybody. Jeff entered the 8-man flow on as of today.
There
So
you go.
Jeff is one of the 8 guys. The 8 guys will be revealed in the
Are
next.
you one of the 8 guys?
I am one of the 8 guys too.
Okay.
So
Jeez.
we will announce everybody. I think we'll save it for tomorrow. We'll put out all the 8 guys that are being filmed. And guys, don't think like this is just a side thing we're going to do for about 25 minutes, film a beautiful commercial similar to how FAL had, and just something that we can shoot to sponsors and kind of show different gyms and clubs what we do. But yes, I am. I'm going to cut through the class like a hot knife through butter, like I've been doing. I'm the greatest 176er in the history of Florida.
You picked the weakest people you could find. Get a clean win.
Listen, I invited the strongest guys I knew. Okay. I invited George Whitfield, Jerry, John Zilla, Jeff Bozier, Sarah Bachman. Shall I keep going?
No. That's good for 76. Yeah.
Okay. Sarah got replaced by Jeff.
Okay.
But yes, I actually tried to make it as competitive as possible. And when you look at the bracket, when you have an 8-man seated by weight, the actual best place to be in is this one right here. You want to be in the top side of the 4-man because these winners and these winners, they don't see each other until the final.
Right.
So you want to be right here, the heaviest guy in the bottom side of the bracket. And when we did the bracket by assumed weight, where we got Sarah was right there. Now, Sarah, I think, is stronger than all. She's more diesel than all of us, and she would
Sarah's
probably
going
be at the
crazy.
top of the bracket right now.
Yes.
Bro, when I seen her, she dwarfed me. Her arm was like 2-3 inches bigger, and she just beat me. She was just whacking me in a hook the whole practice.
Yeah.
Me too.
She's wicked. She's prepping really hard for her next match. She's pulling Egla in November 11th at East versus West.
You talk about this Egla girl all the time when you talk to me about matches you'd like to have or who Sarah should face. What's your opinion on it?
Right now, Egla is number 3 in the world and Sarah's number 4. So Sarah's theoretically on paper the underdog on this one.
Are you betting against Sarah?
No, of course not. I'll bet on Sarah. But Egla has, I don't think Egla's ever lost to Sarah. Sarah would have to clarify that, but I think Egla's undefeated against Sarah.
She's about to.
She's about to lose 3-0.
She's about to take a loss.
Their elbow's insane right now.
Bro,
Like,
she's strong too. She's thick, she's strong.
it was crazy.
Dude, she's significantly bigger than me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
she is definitely looking powerful.
Yeah, I've never felt Sarah this strong ever since I've met her.
Yeah.
Maybe you have, but I haven't.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I told her after you beat her, you need to go crazy and just snatch the mic, give them to Adam Warzinski, run the tape. Where you at, Barbora? Call out Barbora
I
right
think
here.
she has to go after Gabby after.
Nah, skip Gabby.
Skip Gabby.
Yeah. Mayweather didn't fight Pacquiao for 10 years.
Yeah.
Wasn't a good matchup. See, your career is all about timing, right? You almost beat John Brzezinski because the fucking timing was perfect.
Yeah.
In the future, they're just going to want to know who you beat, not what was the timing, right?
Sure.
So the timing might not be it. I think Sarah could beat Gabby, but if the timing isn't right, just leave her there. Take Barbora out, and then by playground rules, you now beat both of them because you beat the girl that beat the girl. So
sure.
It's like this. If someone beats you up and then I beat that guy up immediately, I swear to you, everybody thinks I beat you up. Like they just think it's possible. So just skip Gabby, go to Barbora. It's one hard match instead of 2 hard matches.
Yeah.
And it would, you imagine that would create some excitement if Sarah called Barbora out right there at East vs. West.
Yeah. Absolutely.
She also told me I'm insane when I said this too, so I don't think it's happening, guys.
Yeah, probably not. I still think that she's going to call out Gabby. I think that they've had too many matches where it didn't go her way, and she just wants revenge.
I would have to say Sarah might be is Sarah the biggest draw in female arm wrestling?
Yeah, I would say.
Gotta be the most exciting. She's gotta have more matches. We're
Yeah.
getting 1 or 2 Sarah matches per year.
Yeah.
She-
The thing is it's hard to find her matches. Like there's only a couple women on the planet that can really give her anything. So
That's crazy.
yeah, we just have to start setting her up with like 176 men.
Why not?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
really,
why not? Her versus John Hutchison
Let's do it.
right now.
I'm the underdog.
I think
Let's go.
I think I'd take Sarah on that. No offense, John.
Oh no, on the right arm, yeah.
Yeah, on the right.
I have one lane against her that I found, and that's it. I ain't gonna say it, but that's the only chance I have.
Yeah.
One chance.
Yeah.
She's so strong. So good.
Yeah. And every time I pull with her, my thumb hurts. She like grabs that thumb and twists
Beats
it.
the hell out of it, right?
Yeah.
it's
Like, geez.
Busted up there.
Yeah.
Weekend, yeah.
That's power.
It's one of the moments where you're just happy you're a man and you don't have to deal with this fucking person, right?
Yeah. Right.
Like Jesus. I see why we don't have a large presence in female arm wrestling. Sarah killed them all.
Yeah.
As soon as they seen her get out, they all died.
I'm hoping that's one thing that I want to try to work on somehow is bigger women's arm wrestling classes. Sarah Latona was asking if we are going to have more women's arm wrestling classes. We already have 2, but nobody shows up. So really, we're lucky if we have one women's match. So it'd be cool to see more female arm wrestling, especially when we have Sarah Backman here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if we can't grow female arm wrestling with Sarah Bachman as our ambassador, it's not possible.
Yeah.
And it is growing. We just had an event where we had, I don't know if it was 6 or 8 ladies in it.
Yeah, I think it was 8.
And they were murderers row of women. Good Lord. I felt bad. There was some girl in the crowd just having to get ran through by Sarah and like Merlene. And I was just like, fuck that. It was out of control.
Yeah.
Who was the other? Oh, Artem. Artem definitely deserves some shine. I think all joking aside, he won the 7 classes he entered. The 8th class he entered, I think he was the only one in the class. So he technically went 8 for 8, but he swept it and won one of the overalls. Absolute maniac. You see, he's doing his thing promoting too.
Yeah.
He's got his 2nd tournament coming up. I think
the single weight class event as well, right?
Yeah, Travis stole that format from me.
Yeah.
So if you guys see, tell him quit stealing my ideas. I taught him how to do brackets. Whole shebang. Yeah, very similar format, except it's not best of 3.
Yeah.
Just a single. Jeff asked, he missed something. He said, if it is part of the 76.
Oh, Brandon's dying out.
Yeah. Someone unplugged the router.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
There you go.
All right. So seated by weight would be, you have a guy that's 176 at the top, 175 below, 174 below, if they were all these weights. So you're going to be arm wrestling the guy closest in weight to you. And yes, it is seated heaviest to the top,
Lightest at the bottom.
That being said, there's going to be maximum 8 people in the classes. So you want to pick my spot in the bracket, which I won't get to because it's by weight. I would pick the 4th from the bottom. You know, you want to be right in that spot right there. That's probably the problem. I think that what we're going to see here is every single person's 176. So it might be seated by an hour apart and it won't matter as much. But in a scenario where you have heavier guys and lighter guys, seating by weight matters, because even though you're in a class with a guy 30 pounds apart from you, you will be only pulling guys 2 pounds apart in the first round, 4 pounds apart in the second round. And if you're that dude moving through the rounds, weight, it won't be, the couple pounds won't really be that big of an issue to you. So if your chance, you'll give up 100 pounds to Saban and act like it's nothing. All you guys saying that you can't arm wrestle a guy 4 pounds heavier than you, Chance just did it.
But yeah, the thing is like super heavyweights is kind of screwed because you could be like 250 and you have to face someone that's like 500 pounds. And that's like whatever. But guys that are 198 don't want to face someone that's 199. So
Where is the number that you believe it diminishes? 260, 270, where the weight quits helping, or it goes by the build?
I don't know. I think it just depends. Like it seems like the heavier Levon gets, the harder he is to beat.
Well, the
So,
more juiced up he gets, he's just swelling. So of course he's
yeah, and then like Ermey's at 300 pounds is a lot stronger than he was at 250. Same with Devin. Devin's like 280 and he's stronger than he was when he was pulling back in wall. He was like 240, 250. So I don't know. I think weight matters.
who was bigger? You or the Russian guy you pulled?
We were the same weight, but he was in much better shape than I was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. A little less gummy bears.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. He looks like a piece of beef jerky. That's all he eats is beef jerky.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Beast Aesthetics says, John, are you in the 8-man list for the 176?
I am the 8-man list.
He's a sacrificial lamb. Okay. Right next to me. Exit right away.
Flash pens.
I think John is going to be one of the favorites in it. He's looking super strong. He felt good at the practice.
He'll place top 8 for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. No less than 8th place. I'm gonna actually change this. We need to change flow arm. It's just called top 8.
Yeah.
And then here's the y'all are in the top 8 right away. Everybody's in the top 8.
Could have made it left arm. That'd be better. No.
I think left arm you would be the favorite, or George.
Yeah.
But that being said, Beast Aesthetic says weight does matter. It does not matter. I've been beating you for 10 years, whether you were heavier than me or I was heavier than you. So don't try that, Devin. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Weight matters so much. Dude, I'm so much stronger at 220 than I am at 190 and than I am at 176. I think that the weight, I think around 250 was my guess. 260-ish is where it starts to taper off on an average 6-foot human's build, right? 6 foot around there. I don't think that being 300, unless it's like pure muscle, is going to be much stronger than 260.
I don't know. If you look at all the strongest guys in the world, they all are very heavy. And every sport, like Julius Maddox is benching like 900 pounds now.
But
He's
would
like
you also
400
argue
pounds.
that if we were to break down weight classes or the classes and the winners, is the winner always, or is it on average the winner the heaviest guy?
What do you mean? Like,
So we're
in
saying
each weight
weight
class?
matters. The debate would be, does weight matter, right?
Yeah, I think it matters, but like when we're talking 1 or 2 pounds, it might not matter as much. But typically I would say the heaviest guy should be the favorite, but I would go and say more like the lightest guy is almost never the favorite.
Okay, so it may not be that. It's just the opposite, right? It may not be that,
Yeah,
because the heaviest guy is typically 4 guys.
right.
4 guys represent the limit. They're always at the top limit. It's not just one.
Yeah, but the guy that weighs in at 180 for 198s, that guy's never the favorite. Almost never.
Okay. I like your point of view. I would never have thought of it from that angle, but that might be very true. I personally never, first of all, I'm usually near the upper limit of a weight class if I'm in like some competitive cutting scenario. But I never really think the weight matters too much. I've had good success at heavier classes, but in almost all those scenarios, I am more experienced as well too, if I'm giving a lot of weight. The experience might trump the weight initially. It's a good argument to make. I just think that the equation works as you get lighter. Obviously, each pound represents a larger percentage of your body weight, so it becomes more impactful. Like 150-pound guy giving up a 5 pound difference is a lot more than a 200-pound guy giving up a 5-pound difference.
Sure. I can
So
agree.
that's why I would argue with that. But I think this format really helps because you don't got to be the guy that's 135 or whatever, 155 arm wrestling the guy that's 176 right away. And if you are the guy and you're in that third round and it's down to you and him, you already were the dude anyways. The best single elimination bracket I ever witnessed in my life was at the UAL, and it had Corey Miller in it and John Brzenk. Everyone knows about this one.
And
Corey,
Matt Telly.
like,
Don't
yeah,
forget.
Corey was like 4th or 5th from the top, from the bottom as the lightest guy. I mean, this fucking thing had Chris Chandler, Todd Hutchings, RVJ, Tom Nelson, John Brzenk,
Eric Wolf, right?
Eric Wolf. I was in it for the first round till they said go. I can't remember. Bishops might have been in it. It was just everybody was in it at the UAL headquarters. And the final ended up being Corey Miller and John Brzenk. And there was like 100 guys in this bracket. Like the sheet was like 5 feet long that they were writing names on. And it was Corey Miller and John at the end. So it's very cool when it's seeded by weight. If that's the only way I think single elimination works when it comes to, having everybody in one class or broke up like that. It's a lot more fair when you have the single elimination being seeded by weight. You get to arm wrestle guys around your size. You used to see it with the old NAL that Travis did. It would be like at the end, Todd Zillow would be like the middleweight champ, and him and Dave Chafee at the to the final. But good times. I love Jeff. You're giving out great advice in the chat. Absolutely great advice. You got anything else to add to this, Chance? Anything I'm missing? They need to message you about all the camo stuff.
Message me about anything moving forward with the Florida Arm Wrestling League. You can message me directly or message the Facebook or Instagram. And I'll get back to you with any questions that you have. But just again, want to reiterate, it's not going to be a 3-pound allowance anymore, and you are going to have to wear the yellow competition jersey to compete moving forward.
That's big news. That's big news right there. Tell your friends that one.
Yeah. Everyone should be used to wearing some version of the jersey at this point, at least, though.
Well, I always say anybody that has a black one has a yellow one.
Yeah.
First, so.
Just make sure you bring a yellow.
October 21st at the Destination Daytona. It is at the Morse Harley Davidson, formerly known as the Bruce Rossmeyer Harley Davidson Destination Daytona. They have changed names. What's that, October 21st?
October 21st, yep.
And we are 4 days. I can't even count in here. From the Low Arm Party, free party. Come on out, have a good time. Everybody hang out. We're going to be at Pro Gear Gym, one of the sponsors of the FAL. We're going to be hanging out. Come give them some support, show them some love. This is Sarah Bachman's headquarters. This is Mikey's headquarters. These people love arm wrestling. They love the FAL. They love us. So come on out, hang out. Other than that, that's all I got, unless I'm forgetting something. You got anything to add, John?
No, we're good to go.
Hey, if you guys, the Flow Arm shirts, they are no longer on the FAL Shopify. They will be, you can private message me. We have very limited quantity available for this weekend, but private message me for the shirts. Do not, it is not on the Shopify anymore. Luke Polsher says, what's up? Hope all is good. What's up, big dog? 25 in here. Oh, everybody at noon. Flow Arm is at noon. The party starts at noon. So show up at noon. We'll be arm wrestling all day. If you're a little late, it won't matter. You won't miss it. We can run this iteration of the bracket 20 times. I want everybody to get in here. We'll arm wrestle all night. Big party. Come hang out. We're going to have a blast. All right, Chance. I will see you at the next FAL.
Sounds good.
Coming for that 76 and the overall.
Yeah, there you go. Good luck. See you
Have
guys.
my check ready.